Today, cities and more specifically hotels and resorts have become a popular choice for meetings or conventions. Though a career in meetings and events were not considered a profession until 30 years ago, it does not mean that meetings and events were not happening long before then. Meetings in ancient times were discussions of communal interest. Primitive people gathered to discuss common interests such as hunting plans, war activities, peace negotiations, and tribal celebrations. The first record of an event can be traced back to ancient Rome in 167 BC. This three-day street festival was in celebration of L. Aemilius Paulus becoming victorious over Macedonians. To celebrate, people donned their gaudiest apparel, drank the finest wines, and gorged themselves on the gourmet delicacy. Exotic animals were paraded through town, and the Roman hero was driven in a white chariot pulled by four white horses. The celebration was glamorous and well-deserved, but it did not happen by itself. There were local Romans who worked together to plan each piece of the celebration. Sports or religious meetings under the auspices of church and so on. Among the famous is the First Nicene Council, convened by Emperor Constantine the Great in 325 with 318 participants. The cities became the meeting places. Rome, for example, had its Roman Forum and Comitium. In Europe, the history of conventions began with the Congress of Vienna in 1814-1815. This is a significant example of how mass tourism has been an important element of the world in hundreds of years. In the United States, Detroit established the first Convention Bureau, a government authority to promote and manage conventions, in 1896. This was followed by many other cities in the early 1900s after witnessing the benefits of convention brought to the city. In 1902, the first formal incentive travel program was set up by the National Cash Register (NCR), a U.S. company. The International Association of Convention Bureau (IACB) was established in 1914. IACB was then reformed to become the International Association of Convention and Visitor Bureau (IACVB) in 1974. From 2004, IACVB became the Destination Marketing Association International. By 1960s, long-distance incentive trips overseas came into view. The convention and exhibition industry in Asia has shown strong and then average growth since 1960s. However, there was very little convention activity in 20th century until 1950s due to the influence of the two world wars.